Welcome, everybody, to Pasadena and the majestic Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, is a crucial part of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals, and for the top 4 seeds, a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the USC Trojans, taking on the number 3 seed in the playoff, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. This one will be fair caught. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Handoff to the back. Runs through the defender.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job opening up the hole. You can get positive yards on first down. That's a win.
The game makes it second and medium. To the air. It's Graves. Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. Quarterback operating an empty set. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. And this pass is caught. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
It's 3rd and 6, a challenging spot here on the opening drive. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Penn State.
It's 3rd and 6, a challenging spot here on the opening drive. Drop him back. They're going to throw for the first down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
The Nittany Lions will bring their punt team onto the field. So a 3 and out on the first possession. They'll have to kick it away. Oh, and he's got some space here. Returner tackle right there. That's when they start the drive. And now the handoff. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? An inside give now from the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Going for a big play downfield. Deep shot caught down inside the 20. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, SC. Looked like a total bust there. Easy pitch and catch like you'd see in a Tuesday practice.
Yeah, that quarterback's eyes must have lit up on that play because you've got one of your players way downfield without any defender around him.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Now they get set to kick it away. 7-0. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. And it's complete downfield. Finally marked out after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Dropping back. It's Graves. He flips it to the back across the middle. And they bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the marker.
A running back who could take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
They look to throw it here on second down. And the junior gets home making a sack there.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? He hands it to the back. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down. The Nittany Lions will line up to kick it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. This one is out of bounds, and that'll give the offense great field position. USC offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down after that previous play. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. He escapes the sack. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
Quick throw, testing the middle. There's a wide-open receiver, complete. Tackle made after a big gain. They attack the deep middle of this defense to come up with a big play.
Nice job giving that quarterback time to throw. Good job of making that read to the middle of the field and working against those safeties, and a big play is the result.
Keeping it on the ground here. Can he reach the end zone? And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Southern California.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
With the PHC, they take a 14-0 lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. State offense comes back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Important second down play coming up. Tailback with another carry. The gain moves the ball to a 34.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. Wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
A gain sets up a third down play. To throw, it's Graves. Caught over the middle. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
And the Nittany Lions have 1st and 10 here. And he drops back in the gun. Defense is coming after him. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Second down after the incompletion. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and it'll cost the offense 5. Now it's second down here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Lets it fly to the wideout. It's a bullet, but incomplete.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Offense facing third down after the incompletion. Dropping back, it's Graves. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down.
On third downs like this, you can only allow completions in front of you as long as you can protect the sticks. And that's what the defense did here. They knew where the sticks were, and they were able to make the tackle short of the line.
Fielded near the 20. The coverage team will bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play.
USC 14, Penn State 0.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Handoff to the back. Spins away from defenders. Physical run earns the first down.
Boy, a thing of beauty, right, Chris? A USC running back picking up a first down on the ground, and they had so many great backs, and probably as many as anybody when it comes to counting up individual stars. I'm going back to guys like Charles Wright and Marcus Allen, both won the Heisman Trophy.
One play, and they're already past the 40, first and 10. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the Trojans pick up enough yardage to move the sticks.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do that.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. On the move, trying to scramble for the first down, comes up short. Crucial third down play right here. There's the handoff. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down.
Well, it seemed like the offense was trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
So they'll pass up the long field goal attempt and keep the offense on the field for fourth down. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. So no long field goal attempt. The offense is on the field to go for it on fourth down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he picks up the first down, tackled at the 32.
What a job by this offense picking up the first down. You know, as a play caller, you look at where you are in the field. If you punt it, there's a chance it goes into the end zone for a touchback. If you kick the field goal, it's a really long kick. So this is a great opportunity to be aggressive and pull the trigger to try to come up with a big play. They get it, keep the drive alive, and now they can get a touchdown.
He'll hand it off. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
The Trojans come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Handoff in a single back formation. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
And they'll stop him after a short gain. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Makes a quick grab. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. So from the left hash, this is just a chip shot. And he knocks it right through the uprights. And they add to their lead. So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. Offense retakes the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away, and they begin to click now. Looking downfield, it's Braves. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Getting set. Here's second down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack. Nittany Lions looking to crank up the tempo a bit. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive. And the pass rush has got him again, back-to-back sacks. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. They'll punt it from inside their own 10. And this one's going to be spotted down just outside the 40-yard line. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down here for this offense. Ball handed off. Breaks loose at the 40. Big gain across midfield down near the 30-yard line.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. He's moving out of the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. After making his first attempt, this one is from 43 yards out. And that one's straight down the middle. And that field goal, the final play of this opening half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Nittany Lions will kick it off to begin the second half. And the return starts from inside the 20. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage.
Offense will take over first and
10. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. They get the second half started with a running play.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
A gain makes it second and medium. They're going to run it here. They bring it down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake, looking to throw. Contact as he let the ball go. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
What will the call be on third and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He'll try a pass here. Catch made on the right side. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert. You can keep working that clock.
And the Trojans pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Looking to scramble now. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
The Trojans will line up on 1st and 10. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play.
And I love how they're using the receiver here in motion. With a weapon like this, just get him the football. Simple throw for the quarterback. He's got all that speed built up. You get him the ball out there in space with a couple blockers, and you get big plays like this right here.
Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. And the Nittany Lions will crank up the tempo.
First down, Penn State.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Caught near the goal line. And he steps out of bounds just short of the end zone. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. So the offense really clicking here. 3 plays, and suddenly it's 1st and goal. We'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State. That's a crucial response for this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff is fielded inside the 20. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, these are the kind of plays you have to make to be able to win the game in the second half. This back had a great first half and has gotten plenty of touches, so you've got to make sure this half is different than how things have gone so far.
After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Under pressure, just lets it go. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
That is a really tough feeling for a receiver to be way downfield like that, ready for a big play, and just unable to connect with your quarterback. I'm sure they're going to go to the sideline, looking to call another shot downfield again here in a little bit.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. The throw complete to the running back underneath. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now.
Now, there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he can get the yards after the catch and up for the first down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
No fair catch, looking to return this punter. And the returner will be brought down. Penn State offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get... He'll take a deep shot here. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
The offensive coordinator told us before the game they consider any one-on-one deep shot an advantage. They couldn't connect on that try. Give credit to that defensive back, man. He played that perfectly.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Looking right, this one caught. Tackled after a 30-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter.
USC 20, Penn State 7.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Looking to throw. It's Graves. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it. Enough for a first down. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down of the 47.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Looking to throw it on first down. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. Defense makes the stop after the completion. The Nittany Lions come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Here's the second down play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And the sophomore making an impact play.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He makes the grab. They wrap it up after the completion, just short of the first down mark. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Here we go on 4th down. Tackle made at the 41. That's first down yardage. The Nittany Lions are going to keep this drive rolling.
It makes sense going for it here. You're kind of in that no man's land, depending on how much faith you have in your kicker. And if you don't get it, your opponent still has a ways to go. Now you pick it up and you can go get a touchdown.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The penalty backs up the offense. It's 1st and 15. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Escapes the sack. Broke one tackle, but couldn't escape. Dropped for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
2nd and long for this offense after the sack. Handoff here from the shotgun. Breaks loose at the 45. And he'll be brought down. Well, a huge chunk playing the ground, but they were so backed up, it still doesn't result in a first down, if you can believe it.
Yeah, anytime you see a run like that, it's almost a given you're going to get a first down, but nonetheless, it's still a huge gain for this offense.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Trying for a 4th down completion. And it's incomplete to end the drive. A turnover on downs during the late stages of this game.
Well, down late in this football game by more than a possession, they obviously had to go for this. They just couldn't come up with the execution.
And the USC offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
Yeah, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And here's the handoff. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line. And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments.
Well, this guy's been a lot of fun to watch today, showing a lot of ability to get outside with speed, some toughness between the tackles. Now he's well over 100 yards, and a big part of the reason this team's going to advance to the next round.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Here's a shot toward the right sideline. It's a huge gain. He's got it inside the 30. Touchdown, Trojans. Made the defense look slow that time.
What a well-designed play here by this offense to get the ball to the gifted tight end. Of course, he's got the size, but here he shows you the speed that he has in outrunning the secondary into the end zone for a big touchdown.
Now they'll empty the backfield on this 2-point conversion. From the shotgun, drops back. Oh, that one's picked off. Past the 40. Inside the 20. And he's going to take it all the way back. It's a pick 2. But have you ever seen that before? As the 2-point try backfires big time. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. This quarterback on fire today.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball.
It's flipped back to the kicker. He's looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch for the 2-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the hands team able to recover the football. Here comes the USC offense back on the field. They'll work the clock here with their running game. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7.
This is where you really rely on your offensive line. Late in the game, you got the lead. You got to run the football. They know you're going to run the football. Get behind that big offensive line, run that running back, make sure he protects the football, and you got a great chance at a victory.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. The back's got it. Tackle, but 1st down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
Going to hand this off. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. The shotgun running play call. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
So let's see what the play caller likes here on 3rd and short from the +27. Can he get there on the ground? Stopped right there at the line with no gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. Long enough and good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. And the defense make adjustments here. Short throw complete to the tight end. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on 4th down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-hole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Looking to pass, it's Graves. Now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. Oh, the pass is picked off. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
The job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.